Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bonjour, ça va, asante sana, hauna day, dumelang. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me right here on Solomon's Temple. My name is Solomon Izanga Shams. It's so good to be with you today. I know there's a lot that's been happening around the African continent, in Eswatini, Swaziland, in South Africa, especially where I'm at and where some of us are at. There's a lot that has been happening, and it calls for prayers. It calls for prayers, and it is important for us to make sure that we're always in a place of prayer. So thank you so much. Keep keeping on, keep praying, keep believing God for a better continent, a better nation where you are. If you are in Zambia, a better Zambia. If you're in Uganda, a better Uganda. If you're in Kenya, a better nation of Kenya. If you are in Nigeria, a better, greater Nigeria. If you're in South Africa, a very mighty, glorious country South Africa would be, just because of you and I. So it is important for us to keep observing that. And thank you so much, guys, everyone joining. Thank you, Sarah, all the way, Prosi, watching from Essen in Germany. Dankisha. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, Florence. More grace, you said. Thank you, Liberian Queen. Good morning, Uncle Talo, watching from West Africa, Liberia. Thank you for the good work. God bless you. Thank you. You are a queen indeed. Diba, thank you from watching from Johannesburg. Make sure you stay safe in Johannesburg. Florence is from Italy. Thank you so much. Levi says, is it Levi or Levi, depending on how some people call it. Hello, Uncle Solomon. I'm learning a lot from your programs. Please bless you. Thank you so much. Please, guys, there's quite a lot of programs and quite a lot of videos that you can watch. Make sure you keep going to the channel and watching other videos that you've never watched before. I've been making these videos this month for a year now. So there are over 100 videos, if not like 200 videos, actually. Please go check them out. Go check them out. I'm sure they're going to bless you. Thank you, Leono Pemberton Charles, all the way from Trinidad. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, our sister from another mother, or brother from another mother, watching from northwest of Zambia. Thank you so much. You too, Ibrahim Ndiaye from Cape Town. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Prophet Kennedy Mulolo says, powerful. You are doing for God. May God protect you and your family in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Thank you for that prayer. Appreciate you. Lizzie from Nelspret, thank you so much. I'm looking at all the people. Irene from Portsmouth, up in the UK. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kay from Rustenburg, right here. A lot of Zambians we have. I love it. We're having a lot of Zambians lately. Thank you, Piri from Zambia. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Ernest from UAE in Dubai. Thank you so much. Everybody. Yeah, I see you. All the way from Warwickshire in the, is it Warwickshire? No. Lou Phillips, rather. Thank you so much. Thank you from Canada in the house. Nayo, appreciate you too. Boston, Massachusetts. Lolo, thank you. Delicious Delicacies. Hey, Solomon, good afternoon. Talking of videos, did you ever do another one on Erica Mukisa? No, I haven't really done anyone on Erica yet, but I'm in touch with her husband, so I'm definitely gonna do, because the plan was for us to actually do a couple of videos with them. I just had a lot of like legal issues, as some of you guys know, and you guys have been helping out financially, helping this ministry, helping this platform. Some people ask me, Solomon, what do you do? I say, look, I'm an online minister. I'm an online missionary. That's what I'm at. I'm an online minister. I'm an online missionary. God called me to use online. That's what I've been using for quite a while now. So I'm definitely going to bring Erica with her husband. Great, amazing story. We made a video with them, very long one. Please check it out. She was delivered from very intense occultic satanic bubble. So you would see that there. Good to have you again, Tahiri, all the way from London in the UK. Christine from Kenya, thank you. And also we got Lady A Kumalo from Centurion here in Johannesburg, and from Secunda, thank you so much. And then we got Gael from Cameroon. Queen Leader Molambo said, I was about to ask about Erica. Watch your video with them on Sunday. Okay, please, if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. Go check that video out. I'm definitely gonna have another video with them. I'm planning quite a lot. And guys, I just want to say this: on Thursday evening at 8 p.m. South African time, we're gonna start doing what we call intercession for the nations, prayer for the nations. So we're going to be praying for us, ourselves, for you and I, because you and I are the people that make the nations. So we're going to have a time of intercessory prayer. We're going to have a time of prophetic prayer. We're going to have a time of really praying for us. I'm going to bring 2 or 3 other people that will join me. We're going to start doing that every Thursday at 8 p.m. South African time. So please check out what time you are at, where you are, and you're going to join us. You're also going to be praying and commenting here, and we're going to put it here. Some of your prayer points that you're going to bring up, we put it there, and we intercede together for a whole hour. It's not going to be about me talking about an issue or about me interviewing anybody. No, it's going to be a time of intercession, a time of prayer. That's what we're going to be doing. All the guys who are in diaspora, all my African brothers in Germany, in Canada, in the US, in the UK, please, I don't know what time is going to be there. All the guys in Trinidad and Jamaica, please check it out. It's 8 p.m. South African time. Please check it out. And please do not forget to please watch the videos. And when you watch the videos, like I always say, please do not skip the adverts. Let the adverts play, because that way YouTube is going to be able to recognize that this channel is doing well, and we're going to be positioned in a way that other people can have access to our videos. So please make sure you do that. And also make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel right away. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting? If you haven't subscribed, okay, I'm going to wait for you to subscribe right now. Right now, subscribe, please, just so we can continue. All right, so I'm going to talk about Pastor Paul Enenche, Commission's Road. Pastor Paul Enenche, or Dr. Paul Enenche, as some people call him, because he's actually a medical doctor by profession. He actually studied medicine in the city where I grew up, where I come from. He's not really from there, but we used to be together anyway before they kind of like broke up, Benue, Plateau State. So he grew up, he spent a lot of time in the state where I come from. So he's a medical doctor. His wife is also a medical doctor. Dunamis International Ministries, they're doing a great job. All right. Now, when I'm the kind of person, because I agree with you, because I'm your friend, or I agree with you, doesn't mean I would not probe or question what you do. And I want for you to do that on me too. That's fine. And we do not have to agree. As long as we agree that Jesus is Lord, that is great, right? So Dunamis Ministry, as you know, they've been doing so well. They recently built a multi-million-dollar structure. I think it's the biggest church seating people in Nigeria. The biggest church structure that seats, I think it seats about 100,000 people or so. So definitely, that was like, we're talking about a lot of money. We're probably talking about maybe hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And they've been doing a good job. I agree with a lot of their theology. I agree with a lot of their doctrine and all that. And they also trying to get involved doing social outreaches in communities, helping people, and which they are known for. And that is important. And they've been doing that for quite a while now. But one of the things that I noticed recently is a road that the church built that they now called the senior pastor, the lead pastor, to commission the road. Now, first and foremost, I have a problem with commissioning everything. If you are like me who grew up in Nigeria or in Africa, we commission everything, right? Somebody will build one classroom for a school somewhere, and the politician will go and come commission it. The businessman would want to come and commission it. Everything is commissioning, right? And to be honest with you, being in South Africa, that totally left me. And also because I stayed in Europe, in Switzerland, and also in the UK a little bit, that left me because in South Africa, you don't commission everything. You just open it up for people to use, right? There are certain things that you commission, but you don't commission everything. And especially when you just build a 550 kilometer road. Sorry, 550 meters, not kilometers. 550 meters road, and you commission it as a church. Can you believe it? Do you know what 550 meters mean? It's like you go around a soccer stadium, right? You just go round once and just a little bit more. You don't even get halfway going the second round. So it's like you walk from here to there. It's just like you go around a soccer pitch and then you just go a little bit more, because round a soccer pitch is 400 meters. When you run round a soccer pitch is 400 meters. So now they build a 550 meters road and tarred it. And then you call the senior pastor to commission it. Somehow I feel like, do you really need to commission that in that kind of community? Why not allow people just go ahead and use the road? People are going to ask questions and people are going to know. Are you commissioning the road because you're using it as part of your public relations to market your church, to make a name for yourself, to show people that this church is building roads, to show people that, look, we're a church that is prosperous, come to our church? I don't know. But the fact that you get the pastor, Dr. Paul Enenche, to come and commission that road, for me, I have a problem with that. To come and not just commission that road, but to commission a 550 meters road. In Nigeria, we know how to commission everything. Politicians use that a lot to get into the head of people, to get people to vote for them. Are churches also beginning to use the same tactics that politicians are using? But we are the ones that are supposed to bring a totally different tactics. We are the ones that are supposed to bring a totally different approach. Just because people commission and commission and commission doesn't mean that we should commission. We must ask ourselves, how about we go around doing our job silently? You commissioned it. Let me show you actually the road. Let me even say this. The major problem I have a problem with this also is because this is not the first time that the church is building such a small road, a short road, and then commissioning it. Last time they did that here, last year or so, Paul Enenche commissions road constructed by Dunamis Church in Kubwa, that is in Abuja, Nigeria. Now that road was just 300 meters long. That road is not even as long as running around a football pitch. And now it was in the newspapers, it was in major publications. Are we using that really to help people move their goods easily from one point to another, to give people access to good roads so hospitals can use it and kids can use it, or are we using that for our PR? And one of the sad part also is the road is not a road that they picked up. Like this road they just commissioned on Friday, it was not a road that they picked up from some other street around the community. No, it was a road that was leading to the church. So it's more like they fixed the road for them to use. Actually, the name of the road is Dunamis Road, which is the name of the church. Let me show you a piece of information here. This was last Friday. It says the senior pastor of Dunamis International Gospel Center, Dr. Paul Enenche, on Friday commissioned a road project constructed by the church in Karu, Jikoyi community in Abuja. So that's a one branch of the church now. The road project, which covers 550 meters. Guys, that road was not up to 1 kilometer. The road is not as long as 1 kilometer. Now, don't get me wrong. Is it wrong for them to commission the road? No, it's not. Is it a sin? No, it's not a sin. I'm not going to say it's a sin, but for me, it's just about us as Christians. Are we following the values as a church? Are we following the strategies of the politicians and the business people that need all the, accolades and attention? Is that the intention? Now, this is the road here, as you can see. You can see the name of the road is Dunamis Avenue. So the road is they did a good job on it. This is another shot of the church, of the road, and obviously you can see the church there. So the road is actually built, to help. It's a road that their church members use to go to church. So I understand that, and obviously there's nothing wrong with it. No disrespect to the church, they did that. But how about if we choose a community somewhere that we know the roads are totally gone and build it? How about we build roads that are longer, not just 550 meters? They have the resources. Do not tell me that Nigerian churches don't have money. Please, I'm the last person that you tell me that Nigerian churches do not have money. You don't know the money that is circulating around the Nigerian church. You don't know. You have no idea. I think the only church that have more money than the Nigerian church, I would say, is the American church, the church in maybe Catholic, Italy or whatever, from way back, maybe the UK, because they've invested quite a lot. But I'm talking about Pentecostal, not the Orthodox. The Orthodox churches have been around for a long time. So they definitely have money and they've made very good investments. Some of them invest in stocks. They invest in businesses that are in New York Stock Exchange and London, Stock Exchange and all that kind of stuff. So to build a road, and then the part of it for me is when the pastor himself was called to commission. Look at the dignitaries, look at the media, look at everybody. This is 550 meters, not up to 1 kilometer long road. I don't know about you, but when I'm part of a community or a church or a leader that builds this sort of road, I would just tell everybody, let's just go about our normal life. Allow people use it. We don't have to put this here to show that we constructed the road. This is what they put on there. Road constructed by Dunamis International Gospel Center, commissioned by Pastor Paul Enenche on this day, the 9th of July, 2021. You can see the fanfare. You can see the whole color that was brought in. You can see the whole community, obviously. Is that what they were looking for? The whole community to come out? Can't we just go quietly and construct stuff and move on? If they ask us, we say, oh, yes, we constructed it. But no fanfare, no commissioning. And no, I mean, commissioning a road that is not up to 1 kilometer. Now, if you know African politicians, that's what they use to get votes, and that's how they use to penetrate people. They will know how to commission stuff. They commission and commission and commission stuff that doesn't even really need commissioning. Why should we commission a road of less than 1 kilometer when most of the roads in the community, in the nation, are all dilapidated? Now, I'm not saying the church should fix all the roads. We pay taxes, so the government should fix the road, but the church also has a role to play. We do. And if we don't get to a place where guys, I don't know. I think we've allowed the spirit of the politicians using every opportunity to commission, open the road, let the people use it. We've allowed the spirit of the politician to come upon us, to use all this commissioning so we can get attention, so we can get more people to come to our church, so we can get the brand of our church, Dunamis, will be talked about. So the government will think, Dunamis is doing a great job. But guys, this is just a 550 meters road. It's not up to 1 kilometer. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a road you can walk in less than 10 minutes. You can even, I mean, how long is it going to take me to run 550 kilometers? I do a lot of half marathon. What I love doing is I love running. I love running a lot. And I do half marathons around Johannesburg, Pretoria, and all that, because South Africa, there's quite a lot of all these events around. So how long is it going to take me to run? To run around? What, 2 minutes? When you build a 550 kilometer road, please guys, we do not need to commission it like this. We do not even need the senior pastor to come and commission it. At least he can tell one of the pastors to commission it. We don't need a pat on the back for this. We're just doing our community responsibility. And every church is actually supposed to be there to build community. So you cannot say, well, the church, at least they build a road. But what is the role of the church in the community? Part of the role of the church is to build a community. That's why churches do not pay tax. They don't tax them like business, because they believe that whatever the resources they have, they put in the community, and they're building the community. They're building the communities alongside government. That's why they are an NGO or NPO or FBO, whatever you call it in your nation. But to have this sort of fanfare for a 550 meters, not up to 1, look at it here, is 0.55 kilometer, not up to 1 kilometer, the road project. And they even call it a road project. Come on, guys. When businesses build such roads around their business, they don't call anybody to commission it, because at least they know that it's going to be beneficial for them as a business. They can move their goods easily and all that kind of stuff. They don't call anyone to commission it. Maybe I should give TB Joshua some credit here, actually, because he built some roads around his place. But I'm not sure he ever commissioned them. Around where synagogue is, I'm not sure he actually commissioned them. So guys, we have to search the intentions of our hearts. Why are we commissioning a 550 meters road? Why are we commissioning? Do we need to commission it? Why? What if we don't commission it? Would it take away that we are the ones that build it? No, heaven knows. And God is probably going to give us more money. So instead of building 550 meters road, we're going to build 5-kilometer road, longer. What is our intention? Are we doing it to marketing? What is your intention when you say something or when you do something? Are you doing it because you want the attention to come on you? I mean, I understand if you're trying to sell a product. I understand if you're in business, obviously. But to come and even erect this, that's the big question. Michael here is asking a question. He said, Uncle Solomon, what is wrong in commissioning what the church has done? We commission our houses of God. Anything wrong? I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. Maybe you were not here in the beginning. I said, no, it's not a sin. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying, what is the intention? Because the intention is what is going to be wrong with it. The intention of a politician to commission stuff, to commission even, just one borehole that they build for water for people is different. Are we going? And we know the way, you are Nigerian, Michael, you know the way politicians commission. And we're not just commission. You're saying what is wrong with commissioning? We're not just commissioning anything. We're commissioning a 550 meters road. Do you know what 550 meters? You go around a football pitch a little bit, round once and just a little bit more, not even twice. If you go around a football pitch twice, that's 800 meters. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it doesn't sit well with me. And I'm sure it doesn't sit well with a lot of people. This is what Skinner is saying. Never trust mega church pastors when they do such things. That's the question we're asking. When you do such things, what is your intention? What is in your hearts of hearts? God looks at the heart. Maybe because politicians have been doing it for a long time in a country like Nigeria, in Africa, and we don't see anything not okay with it. Again, I didn't say it's a sin. Again, I'm not saying that Pastor Enenche is a charlatan. No, I'm not saying that. But we need to critique what each and every one of us do and trying to find a reason why we're doing it. Ayorinde says, Michael Awolade, so many things are wrong. In fact, his arrest of Buhari must go. Protesters reinforce what his intentions are. And actually, I was even going to talk about this last week. How people that wore Buhari must go t-shirts went into the church, Dunamis, Pastor Enenche's church, and they were arrested. And for days, they didn't know where they were. Tahiri puts it nicely. What is the motive behind it? You must always ask ourselves that question. Even myself, what is the motive of me giving somebody this? What is the motive of you blessing somebody? What is the motive of you praying for somebody? What's the motive? What is the motive? You know the motive. The motive for a lot of people is much more than building a road. It's much more than providing a good road for people. It's much more than building the community. It's much more than allowing cars to have access to move goods from here to there so businesses can prosper. It's more than that for some people. Cheesy is saying mega church is always seeking for attention. Vivian, thank you so much from Texas. Tochukwu puts it nicely. Why can't we just do things without trying to gain something back? Where is our selfless act? That's the main thing. That's the thing. Now you're getting me. Because we are supposed to be selfless people. We are supposed to be a people that we don't need the attention. We don't need the commissioning. Whether we commission the road or we don't commission the road is still going to serve the same purpose in the community. Cars are going to move around. Bikers are going to move on. What do you call those thing they use, those machines they use in Nigeria to move people from point 1 to point B? I've forgotten the name now. Kekena Pep, yes. It's still gonna, whether we commission it or we don't commission it, we're still gonna function the same way. We build it, let them use it. Because guys, Ryan is saying, just to show off. Chief Fine Babe is saying, it is sad indeed. Guys, what I'm trying to help us do together is to think critically. When we see a church doing things, when we see a pastor doing certain things, when we see a ministry doing this, let's look beyond what they're doing. Let's ask the right questions. Let's ask the questions no one is asking. And when I'm not saying, don't even decide if they're doing it for the right reason or for the wrong reason. But let's ask the questions and allow us to ask those questions, whether they're doing it for the right reasons or the wrong reasons. Allow us to ask those questions. We need to critically think. One of the things that the churches have succeeded to do to us in Africa, they do not allow us to question things, to interrogate things, to investigate things, to question things. They do not allow us to critically think. They want us to just copy and paste what they say. Just download what they say. Checking some of the... Evelyn is saying he built a road to only benefit his church members and not the general populace. Tochukwu is saying everything that Pastor does is to boast his overinflated ego. Paul has a lot of ego to be called the man of God. Maybe Tochukwu knows him better than us. Maureen is saying the church is now working with the politics. You would be surprised what's happening behind the scene. You never know, right? You never know. Lady A is saying they were just to construct and move on. It's not a big deal. It's simple. People will still know that it was Dunamis. It was the church that built the road anyway. It's a small community. You know, words would go around. There's no better information and marketing than word of mouth. Tahila is saying, I think he wants to get into politics. I don't think he would get into politics. Queen said, 500 meters road, really? Could have been done silently. Christine said, playing politics using the church. Skinner is saying that community is impoverished. They need better housing and factories for jobs. That's what it is. That's what it is, you know. That's what it is. I will really cry the day that I see a church saying, okay, our project for the next 5 years is we're building 500 homes for people that are impoverished, people that are not our church members, right? But people that we know that are worse than our church members. Of course, you need to help your church members. Charity begins at home. You shall be my witnesses in Judea, in Jerusalem, to the utmost part of the earth. Lami is also here. She said, I totally agree with you. What happened to doing good deeds silently and behind the scenes? More grace upon you, bro. Thank you, Lami. I went to school with Lami, by the way. High school. She's okay, let me just talk about Lami a little bit. Lami is a gospel artist. She just released an album recently. Please check out Lami's new album. Go check her name, Lami Manzo. I used to know her as Lami Manzo. So now I'm trying to, it's difficult to pronounce her surname because I'm not used to it. But please check her on online. She just released an album a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of she fine babe, you know how to steer conversations. How could they do it privately when they seek for praise? Shalom is saying Paul Enenche has been constructing road. This is not the first time. Most of the road is mostly used by public. Yeah, if you were here in the beginning, Shalom, I mentioned that they actually had constructed another road in Kubwa in Abuja, Nigeria, but which is just about 300 meters road. Can you please do a research, Shalom, and tell us the longest, what's the longest road they've constructed? Is it up to 1 kilometer? Is it up to 2 kilometers? They have the resources. And I'm not saying it's wrong for them to build or whatever, but when you build a road from here to there, why don't we just allow people use the road and just be quiet about it, right? No big deal. We are Christians. We don't want it. We're not doing things for attention. And actually, we try to run away from attention. We're trying to run away from getting the glory. And I'm not saying they're getting the glory, but they might be getting the glory. That might be the intention. I don't know what the intention is. But I'm saying maybe as Christians, there's a better way to build a road and allow people use it. Build a road, allow people, give people access to the road without commissioning it. Build a road that is not just a road that leads to my church. There's a place for that. Our Frost is saying, may God deliver Africans from these churches. Amen. She Fine Baby saying 300 meters road. Yes, 300 meters road. And it was commissioned. 300 meters. That was last year. This one here. This one here was 300 meters in Kubwa, in Abuja, Nigeria. So we build, it seems like the church is into building, roads that are short around where their church is. So we know you're building the road to help your church members. And obviously, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But do you really need to commission it? You can just talk about it in church. We followed what God has told us to do. We've gotten some money. We've constructed, this road 300 meters. And if we do get more money, we're going to construct a longer road. As simple as that. As simple as that. This is a road, and you can see the church there. This is the name of the street, the name of the road, Dunamis Avenue. You can see it up there. So they're building their own their own road. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe right away. If you haven't subscribed, we need more and more subscribers, and watch the videos. There are a lot of videos there. I got a message, like I said the other day, from one of my pastors back in Nigeria. Growing up, she was like, Solomon, can you believe last night I slept at 5 a.m. watching your videos? I was just binging on your videos. And it's just such a blessing to hear that. The fact that there's something for us information to give. You can disciple somebody, you can help somebody to see things differently. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's just, we can look at God from a different perspective. We can agree and disagree. We can get people here to share their testimonies, to share their experiences, what they have. We can look at different theological issues, doctrinal issues. We can look at them. That's what it's all about. And God that way would sharpen us. Iron sharpens iron, the Bible says. So please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right away and watch the videos. And do not skip the adverts when the videos are playing. Please, when the adverts are playing, you're watching, please do not skip it. Watch it through, just 15 seconds. That way, other people are going to be able to get access to the videos, because YouTube is going to, be aware of that and sort of like place us in a strategic position. Thank you so much, guys. May the Lord bless you, keep you. May Africa continue to be a continent that God loves. May Africa continue to be a place of prosperity, a place of integrity. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless.